wandering down to Gedds station. It's a place like none you've seen. It's a place so bright and clean, a barrel rolling across your
Wowie! It's a country streak.
and a promise I'm
It's a country streak of 21. 21. Wow, we've got roof bars. We got Senegalese roof bars, I believe. That's exciting. Imagine I fuck this up. I wouldn't. I probably would. Oh, fuck off. Really? Now, hold on. We might be able to work out where this is. Oh, no. We should probably go up the stairs, right? The stairs probably lead to something. EDF made you write that. Who said that again? That was fucking Burnzoid, right? That was a Burnzoid freaking special. I haven't seen Burnzoid this morning. Was he in Mixed chat? I didn't watch Mixed stream because I was on the sofa feeling very sorry for myself. And I can only watch one stream on my phone. This is going to be like a... I want to say like a Turkey or something in that, like a Turkey, like the country Turkey. You know, something in that region. I don't really know why. Hong Kong is... I get what you're saying with the city, but it's the landscape and plants all wrong, aren't they? Wouldn't you say? Maybe I'm wrong? I mean, I am definitely wrong. Don't get me started. Don't fucking be blaming Mark. Don't be blaming Mark. You ramped things up to 9 and he turned it up to 10 and you're going, oh, Mark, oh, we didn't need that. I think we have to consider this might be Croydon. I've not been to Croydon as such. I just have to assume that this is exactly what it looks like. A sort of sprawling metropolis, countered only by the magnificent mountains, really. It is fucking huge. Look, wherever it is, it's fucking massive. Because there's sort of multi-story buildings right around this mountain, right over there, right round to that bit there. I think just for that fact, it has. Oh, this footpath goes on for the rest of my whole life. Yeah, maybe I'm wrong about thinking about what the landscape looks like. I don't know why I'm thinking this looks like a sort of something from this area in terms of just its plant life and the ground. I'm not sure why I'm not lush enough. Looks too dry for Japan. Yeah, this is like what I'm really set on Turkey just for the size of what we're looking at. You know, I do get what people are saying with Hong Kong with just the vastness of the buildings, but I think like the geography. Fairly sure you saw Japanese on a rock. Jaffa's reading the rock messages now. I didn't see any language on a rock. This would be huge if we did though. Jaffa, where was the message at the time? It was in red. Oh yeah, there's more stuff here. Maybe. I can 100%. Let's see if there's anything on the other side. If that's what you saw, I can see what you mean. Oh shit, we've not got a lot of time. I completely forgot about the timer. Oh, I did have Turkey selected as a sort of precautionary measure. Maybe. Are we confident about that? That being... Those being a script? Oh no, if it is a script, it's not Turkish, is it? This is country streaks regular. Yes. Yeah, this is a standard country. Oh, sorry, I haven't got the overlay on. Have they added that little streaks? Have they? Oh, it was fucking Hong Kong. I apologise to everyone and anyone who will listen to me apologising to them. I had Japan selected. I did change to Japan. My thinking was. God, that's loud. Jesus fucking wept. I forgot I had changed that. Fucking hell. That was loud. Let's just find the bit where that is and let's just change. Let's just turn that down just a tiny bit. Oh, that's quite loud as well. That was quite loud as well. Let's turn that down from 90 to 70%. Wowee. Well, we always find teething problems. Was that even the was that? Yeah, I guess it was. I mean, literally, yeah. It was building and civilization like on every single side. That's mad. That's mad. Like, thought Hong Kong was much more tropical. It just didn't. The plant life didn't look right to me at all. But then again, I'm not the brightest. But yeah, I've literally had. I'm sure I've literally had drops for Hong Kong like up here or something like that. And they looked like not like a rainforest per se, but not anything like that. That was weird. Well, that lasted long, didn't it? Have they changed the I hope I don't think we'll see the counter go to 3 digits today, but if I have to change this, oh, it's gone. 2 secs. If I have to change this part of my overlay for the 3rd time in a week, I'm going to go feral. I'm not in a good sense. This is Baltic. I just don't know which one yet because I'm not psychic. White flower mare. I don't trust it. I think in a Jules game I might use it. I might say I'd put us in like Southern Estonia on a streaks game. Shout for Baltics. Is that a bit of life advice or specific to? Now you 100% believe in it. I didn't know about it, to be fair, until about 3 weeks ago, and then I did use it, and I was like, wow, it's right, it's good, it works 100% of the time. And then I was playing some country streaks just off stream, and it gave me Latvia like 3 times, like northern Latvia. I was like, maybe it isn't real. The thing with the Baltics is I know the different signs now. I'm sort of decent even at the languages. Oh, there's a sign. Oh, it's so faded. I think that actually might be Estonian. Okay, so this is how you can tell. For none of you that are interested. Lithuania is a thin red border with a white border on the outside. Latvia is a thick border with a white border on the outside. Estonia doesn't have any white border on the outside, like of the sign. That one's so fucked up, it's hard to tell though, really. Actually looks like it's not even on a pole, it's on a bit of tree, but what should be Peru? Nice. Good work, gamers. Actually, I was a stoner after that. Funny. Right, okay. This looks like a Mexican, and yeah, something Mex, I don't know. The telephone company in Mexico, okay? You know the one. Don't make me say it again. The wall says Mexico. Okay, no border on those. It's feeling Belgian. Feels very Belgian. Feels extremely Belgian. Look at that house. Look at that house. This is the most Belgian house you'll ever see in your life. Sign means no tits. I'm gonna go to Brest in northern France then. As a protest vote. If this isn't Belgian, I will have a little chew on one of the hats I've got in the drawer. The DeWalt Centre. Take me there. Alright, trying to force it. No, I fully agree with you. I fully agree with you. I will just always have a little look around Belgium and insult how ugly it looks. The thing is, if you get rural Belgium, it's one of the prettiest place, like, sort of landscapes in Europe. But so much of it just looks like... It looks like sort of Britain if someone picked up more of the litter. Geddy mat. I didn't even see that. Japan 100% with that car. I like Belgium. It's a weird alternative world Britain. You've instantly put me off it with that description. Got to be Swedish. I was going to say Swiss then, because my mind just went... S and W mean Switzerland. Like, they sort of use the same bollards, but they're a bit more the actual... They're on a tube instead of a flat piece of material. I don't know how to explain it, really. It's less depressing than Britain. Yeah, I mean, it literally, by law, has to be less depressing than Britain, because... The alternative that it is that it's almost as depressing. I would get... might be a bit... You're worrying me now. What are you doing here? Eswatini, possibly. I don't know different signs. Does South Africa use these large-ass signs? Oh no, a bus stop that I don't know. How's everyone anyway? I've not asked anyone how they are or what they're doing. Oh, and don't forget to give me a little boosty on Twitter. If you're of the Twitter, where's the link? I just clicked it. Oh, come on. Don't be like it. Thank you. Oh, I was going to send it twice now. Cool. Cool. A river called that. Did anyone see what it was? You'd think. Nah, this seems like a major road, so I need to find a place a major road goes over it. Thames Water World, I want to go. I thought I just saw a name that looked very similar. Maybe I just saw that. I don't know, the name does sort of make me think. The name sort of makes me think Eswatini, to be honest with you. And the landscape, well, it wouldn't be the wrong landscape. It wouldn't be it wouldn't be incorrect. I'm gonna, on a 6 streak, I'm gonna send it. I'm going to send it. Correct decision. Won't actually, as far as I can tell, anywhere near any body of water. But that's fine. That's fine. You know what this is? No. Okay. No worries. No worries. Right, what have we got? What have we got? We got these old... You see these in, like, Russia a lot? I'm not sure if that's going to become relevant. Like, this could be Bulgaria, maybe. I don't know. Okay, that's... I mean, it could just be Russia, to be honest. I'm not sure why I'm not sure why I instantly went, this isn't Russia. I think those might be EU plates, though. Good work on that one, team. What are we seeing on the plates? No, they do look like EU plates. So maybe I was... Maybe Bulgaria is a better shout than I realised. Maybe I'll look around to try and make sure it's not Serbia, though. But yeah, don't forget to give me a boosty on Twitter if you're so inclined. Has Amy been in the chat? Amy was definitely in Jujo's chat, and Jujo definitely raided over. I want to say hello to Amy. Well, I didn't want to say hello to anyone else. Don't get me twisted, all right? Those look like flags, but they're gone forever now. They look like business flags anyway. Oh, let's just go back quickly, see if we can... No, they were. Got a web address for me? Nope. Not. I'm actually only seeing Cyrillic. Look at that list of currencies that I never quite understand. I'm trying to remember my amazing road crossing meta. It is Bulgarian. For realsies. For realsies. I just don't know currencies. And seemingly refuse to learn. No, it says Istanbul there. Kidding. I'm kidding. Don't get angry with me because I'm kidding. That would make sense for a travel agency to be advertising trips to Istanbul, though, wouldn't it? I'm assuming we're somewhere... Oh! We saw Burgas on a... Maybe literally on this sign? Or somewhere, I said. Nope, not quite. Bursa. Okay, we were nowhere near as southern as I thought we might be, but... Yeah, it is what it is. Those are Icelandic bollards. I think I learned that on like the first week of playing it, and then I didn't learn any other road markers for ages. That seems like a sign you'd get in the Philippines. Seems all like you'd see in the Philippines, doesn't it? Philippine National Police, yeah, that makes sense for PMP to mean that, doesn't it? Gamers. Yeah, I don't know the geography of the Philippines overly well, and by that I mean I don't know it at all. No, don't click on it by accident. Don't be such a nerd. Also, a city name with city in the name. This has got to be Malta, by the way. If this isn't Malta, I'll be... Yeah, that stop sign's on the left, right? I'm just going to send it. I don't even need to see anything else. Okay, we are driving on the right. This is black car. This is Argentina or Uruguay, surely. One of the two. You going with Argentina, Geech? I respect it. I've not got my OBS window set up quite right. It's annoying me. Just on my screen, you can't see any difference. I've been using Pole, look back. On Argentinian. Sort of in the style that they use. Just realised the that yellow it's sort of in the style of these, but these yellow like diamond signs are on a. Oh no, they're on a sort of a wooden post. Okay, that's inconclusive there. So same with the electricity pole. I'm not very good at telling the two apart without some very concrete like clues. Not one or the other. Yeah, that's exactly my thoughts. That wood chopping you were doing, Jujo, on my summer car. That was probably one of the only bits of the game I ever described as relaxing. It still managed to be annoying. There's a couple of wood carrier. Oh, here we go. Number plate might be crucial. See, if it's the actual Argentina plate, I'll go like, oh yeah, that's Argentina, because that really looks like the Argentinian black dot in the middle. It's under a lot of shade and it's very, very well blurred. Should we send it? Chat, odds are that it's Argentina anyway. Right. Is this... Let's look at the... That says Pare. I still don't know quite how to pronounce it. I was worried that it was actually going to be UAE, to be honest, but I'm assuming this has to be... It's going to be like northern Chile, like Atacama, sort of that one main road that just runs up. Well, it's basically one main road. Hey, Snakehead, how you doing, pal? What's that? You got a little pear. A little pear. Pear, in reference to my terrible pronunciation. Close to Peru. Yeah, it does. You can get, because obviously the actual desert area overlaps Peru, Bolivia, and Chile. When you get a main road like this, it does, in my experience, tend to be Chile. It's not the government of Chile sign at the top there, annoyingly. A bit mediocre. Is that in I ask things, I forget what I've asked. Is that as to how your Tuesday's been? I always like have to beat into my mind that you're watching. I'm like evening viewing. It's all very weird to me. Bit like when I watch my American friends and it's like they're in the middle of the afternoon. It's like 1 a.m. No, because they're speaking Spanish and it's the wrong cut with Tunisia. Oh, that's a bad example. Tunisia's got a little aerial and you can't see the car. I'm pretty confident this is Chile. Let me go back to the start. Yeah, I think that's the Chilean car. If this is Peru, I'll be upset. Northern Chile. Don't you panic. Won't the green kilometre marker give a clue? It would have done if I'd seen it. Another classic bit of Gedds play there. What number plates are we even looking at? They sort of look like a Romanian taxi. I can't be sure until I've seen. I may as well look at this. Get out of my way, map! Stupid not having any room in my desk to move even though I've got a huge desk with this huge mouse pad, I'm still using my mouse in between my tablet, the end of my keyboard, and the tablet, which is like honestly a few square inches of movement. Yeah, that's a Romanian. This accent above the A is the Romanian one. So I was right about the taxi. Ooh. I've never been quite that coastal. Milo's going crazy again. Oh, galleries. World-class train trips. Anyone? Anyone for any world-class train trips? New Zealand. That's right. ZNZ on that sign, just in case anyone was worried for some reason. Chubb, it's me. How did they... They've stolen my likeness for their fire and security vehicle. Please instruct your lawyers to contact my lawyers. Hey, hey, Amy. Very, very fun. That looked like a nice place to go. Thought I might recognise those electricity pole things, but turns out I definitely don't. It's an interesting, is this Malta? Feels like Malta, doesn't it? That car looks like it's driving more on the left. Let me check this car. Ryan Drive, right? Yeah. Easy. Two within about 5 guesses. That's very fun. What are you freaking buzzing that phone? Snapchat. Snapchat. Oh my good. Oh my good. Oh my good phone. Right. What have we got over here then? Alright lads, what are you up to? What's going on over here? Drainage. Mexican plates, you reckon, Juge? I can't really do, like, tell Mexican plates, so I have to bow down to your expertise there. Oh, come on, let me go. Oh, don't say you didn't go up this road, but you went up fucking this road. You didn't go, oh, okay, you did go up this road. Very interesting decisions. Oh, that looked like I said something on it. It does feel very Mexican with these sort of buildings, or this sort of paintwork, I guess. Vamos. Who's this sinister? Who's this sinister guy? Who's this sinister guy? Very creepy. I think you're almost certainly right, Juge. I'm not going mad, am I? They didn't have the little streak lightning goal thing before, did they? Like last week. I've not gone mad, have I? That's definitely new, right? I'm sending it. Just a number, yeah? I did think so. I saw it on, oh, what taxi is that? Argentinian plates. Which, okay, we can learn something about the taxi. Okay, we can learn something good about the taxis here, though. They look like the Chilean taxis. They look like the taxis from Chile, but they've got a white plate instead of an orange plate. Other than that, they look... Is that one the same? I'm learning. I am learning. No, don't put Electromex there to try and fucking confuse me, please. Yeah, definitely plain white plates on the or like just standard plates on the taxis. Good stuff. You were of course correct. Of course Amy was correct. Did you know we were on this street though? Probably ask someone who lived on that street or lived near it and they wouldn't have been able to pick it out, but this doesn't look like we're going to get a wealth of information from it. Nope. This way we go then, gamers. I actually do before. Where do they use that? Where do they use two different crossing signs? Because we can literally see two different crossing signs here. They do that in Serbia. I will trust me on this one. I will be able to get every country based on its crossing sign by the end of the year. I fucking will. Okay, you won't. My powers will become too strong. And you won't be able to stop me. That's in Serbia. That's in Serbia. Beograd is Belgrade. That's in fucking Serbia. I've got to send it. Oh, he's too good. He's too fucking good on these crossing signs. Unstoppable power. Someone is running a road sign cartel. 10 of them within 20 meters of each other. Sometimes it's just good to have some road signs. This feels like something. I was going to say you get dumped in these little streets quite a lot, and I never work out until it's embarrassingly late which country they're in. Even though it feels like you see them. Utka that's Hungarian for street. That is Hungarian for street, I'm almost sure of it. Juge knows. Quick on the draw. You've got to have it in like not just two different languages, two different fucking alphabets. Okay, black car. Black vehicle. Sort of looks like an Argentinian plate. Let me have a little look around. I feel like the hiss coming off my mic is like worse than usual. If it's annoying anyone, please do keep it to yourself because there's nothing I can do about it. Why did I skip straight past that? Am I stupid? Don't answer that. I can get a clear view of anybody's plate. I don't know. Okay, these ones don't have it. Oh, that one does though. That one definitely, like, that one's been caught in HD. And that truck there, 100% does. Where do you think this is then? Do you think this is like Super Southern or something? Not really. Just an odd little sort of village area. Is that was that a thing? I can't tell if that's the Croatian. Why is, I thought that car was on the left then. It's just my eyes don't work. Or what I meant to say was Bulgarian. What I meant to say was Bulgarian. That's what I meant. I get those two. I get those two mixed up all the time. Yeah, Science Sophia. Cool. 22. Nice work. Nice work, gang. Nice work, gamers. Thai Science Sophia. Whoa. That crossing guy's got a bad back. Oh, he's all hunched. Oh, and he's got little hands. This is a very unique crossing, man. It's a very unique crossing, dude. We must capture his beauty and elegance. Bad back, little hands. Little hands. What the hell is going on? I don't think I've ever seen one, to be fair. I don't think I've ever seen one. Yeah, I like that their flags are reversed. And by like, I mean it makes me feel incredibly dumb sometimes when I can't pick them out. We gone with the deep house player. Say Fluff Weasel, how you doing, pal? I enjoyed your stream yesterday. If anyone's not got if anyone's not following Fluff Weasels, why don't you spend 30 seconds correcting that? You freaking losers. We could have a large leaf. The Tobacco Growers Association large leaf. Very exciting. Must be a Snex move. Snex with an N. Yeah, it's just slightly less advanced than the Kenyan snorkel. Oh no, a crossing guy that I can't quite remember because they're so generic. Haven't got a pointy neck. There's a guy similar to this where the neck's very pointy. .sk 1, 2, 3. .hr. Dude, how did you see a web address but not see the right web address but still find a web address? You were zooming. I was not zooming. It's got what feature would I use to identify him? It's very like he's got two Cadbury's chocolate fingers for legs. Like they're very rounded at the end. Is that how we'll identify them? I want a poster. Is that a red car? I want a poster with every road crossing sign on it. All the guys like having a. I mean, I could make it. I could make an informative one and an actually good one. Wait for headlines about people getting injuries doing the Kenyan snorkel and the reverse, the capitalization as well, the reverse Costa Rica. You could do yourself a real nasty doing either of those, I think, if you weren't a professional. Not for the faint-hearted. Wow, look at this happy chappy. This has, with the red cards, literally has to be Ukraine, doesn't it? I'm just wasting everyone's time, correct? Correct? Nice little Ukrainian heart symbol there. I think it's how it was, France. You're back in the land of piss, aren't you now, Amy? Am I right in saying that? Am I right in saying that? I might be wrong in saying that. I might be a complete madman for saying that. I'm sure I just saw... Oh, wait, I'm literally in Guatemala, aren't I? What am I doing? What am I actually doing? I just see things and then I just let them exit my mind as quickly as they got there. Crossing. Oh, it's little thin creepy guy. Oh, it's small creepy guy. Fuck. Where the fuck is small creepy guy from? Oh, let's get a better look. Very, very odd. And look at that sign. That sign looks like someone's lunchbox. I refuse to look at the actual information that says .dk on it, by the way. I will simply learn. I will simply look at creepy guy. They look like a real villain. Not a villain, but like creepy child in a I don't know why. It's the head is so large and the body is so slight. You know? Rander's excuse me? Bless you? What? Okay, so... Slender, creepy child dude is... That's, where was it? Denmark? Oh no, I don't like this one. Guarantee look at that wall too long and you'll find a swastika. I was trying to look at that car, but... No luck. Oh, come on. Denmark. I need to make an infographic. What are we doing here, lads? That's a tiny plate. I can't work out what flavour of tiny plate it is though. An Italian tiny plate. I think it might be right, but I don't feel confident saying it. Don't ask me why. No, it was. Need to blow my nose quickly. Nice, right, give me 2 seconds. Enjoy some music for a second. Almost ran over a dog, just with the wheelie wheels of my wheelie chair. It's not a wheelchair, I must make that very clear, it's just a desk chair. They tend to have wheels on the bottom of them. Right, Badger. Alright, Badger. What brings you to this part of the world? They do feel very American, don't they, with their little... No junk mail. Car almost feels too small to be American, if I'm honest though. Badger's officially in between jobs. We like getting in between things though, don't you? No, haven't you got a... Oh, those posts don't look very American though, do they? Doesn't that make you think New Zealand? Maybe also the fact that they're driving on the left. I was saying it though. I was saying that the car felt wrong. Yeah, that's definitely New Zealand. That's definitely New Zealand. With that sign. With the those white posts, a bit like Uruguay. Weird the little similarities you notice between countries. Right, Bollard as well. Now I have some more Twitch watching time. That's good news for me, actually. Don't you have a job you do have a job lined up though, don't you, Badger? You're not like... Not as bad if you don't, but, you know. I just want to remember... H for Hungary? With these polls, I assume? I just want to make sure I'm actually remembering things correctly. 3rd of October. Oh, so it's a little bit of time then. It's exciting. When is October? October feels miles away, but that's only... That's not even... That isn't even 2 full months, is it? Because we're in the 9th now. Yeah, and Hungary do these the red borders around the village signs as well. The budget for it. That's a bit away still. It is a bit away, but when I saw it, I was like, oh my god, that's like... That must be next year. October can't be any time this year. That's miles away. And then I was like... September. October. Wow. Both is still a little while away, and also not as far away as I thought it was. No entries. Not sorry. Are we driving on the left? What? My brain can't comprehend why we're driving on there. Does that mean it's Australia then? Yeah, it's definitely the solid white line on the left-hand side. I think think that's a little Aussie bollard there. Paper fin. What's paper fin, Juge? The bollard. The bollard. They're just, I don't want to be rude here, they're very shit little road markers. I'm sorry to say it. I'm sorry to say it. But they're just a little white stick with the tiniest red. This is a particularly bad one because it's just outside someone's driveway. You probably just bought those off somewhere, but they're yeah, they're not as. Who's my favourite road marker? This is a real Geoguessr hot topic now. The ones you always see in the best condition are the Austrian ones. Weirdly enough. Yeah, that's Australia. I was about to say, oh, that's not right for New Zealand, and then realised that, yeah, that's because we're in Australia. Oh, this nerd has a favourite road marker. I don't, but I'm trying to think of one, so I can say that I do. I'm trying to come up with one. As we speak. Looks like Thai. Wait, we just need to make sure we're driving on the left. Then we can confirm. Why does everyone have such dark tinted windows? It's like you live in a hot country where it pays dividends to get to block out sunlight from your car. It's crazy. It's so crazy. We're definitely driving on the left though. GJ just saying hi to everyone there, but in sort of like a Tumblr-esque sort of way. Aggressive spacebar tap to know that we're confident about the guess. Little pro gamer tip there. Valley Restaurant. Are we low, Cam? Cows? Cows? There's loose cows. It's Austria, by the way, but there's loose cows. Are they even real? They're just standing, they're very still. Want to cuddle it. Yeah, that one's moving, right? That one's on the move. I was concerned I hadn't seen any of them moving. I was starting to go a bit mad. Yeah, that's the Austrian and German bus stop sign. But obviously it's Austria. Never say, obviously, this is Austria before clicking, even if you're 1,000,000% confident. Right, that says stop instead of... I thought this was going to be South America, but it doesn't say... Doesn't say Alto or Pare. I thought this was going to be Mexico, to be honest, but... Got to be... Well, it can be French Canada. It can't be French Canada because it would say Array. I'm just going to butcher all the South Florida. South Florida. That's right. Oh, here he fucking is. Use of weapons. What are you doing here? I thought you were running a little prison camp for rich Brazilian kids. Gedds, you too. It's very soft for you, isn't it, mate? You feeling alright? Hey, my good normal friend. Use of weapons. Words that have never been said. Disgusting Italians doing idiotic things. That's no way to speak about Mr. Multi. Who isn't disgusting and never does idiotic things. Did agree to come to England for a week actually, which isn't very smart, but Irish. Made me sound so stupid. Can't even say it now. Can't even talk. I cannot actually think for more than about 8 milliseconds. Found 4 of them trying to ride bikes the wrong way down the road. Well, that is clever though, isn't it? That's speed running your trip to the hated England. I'm turning on my laptop, even though I know it's just going to blue screen on me, because I want it to. I like being able to keep an eye on it, but it's all dead. It's all very dead. All the dogs are all sleeping. Anyway, sorry, apologise. Just getting distracted as ever. Getting as distracted as ever. More things change, the more they stay the same. Got big old plates. Santiago, 688. God, that would make your trip so much more miserable, seeing that it was 700 kilometers away. I'd rather just not know. You only, in my mind, you know you're close to a destination when you actually start seeing it on signs. So to see it signposted 700 kilometers away would do a lot of damage. Look, that's only like not even a third of the country away. It's not even a quarter really if you look right down here. Crazy. It's crazy really. Right, what have we got? Hold on, did I just see a road marker there, or have I gone mad? No, it was a tree, Gedds. It was a tree, you simple idiot. Okay. That's making me think plain white place. That's making me think Croatia right now. We got an EU one there. Was that not blurred? Oh, it's sort of unblurred, but it's too hard to see. It's Slovenia or Croatia for me. And now maybe we'll see something written on the road that will help us, maybe. Sometimes if you say it, it comes true. Okay, that's definitely a Croatian plate. Like, that one is definitely a Croatian plate there. So pretty strong sign that that's where we are. Oh, we got something on the road here. It's Scola. Okay. Great news. Great news, gamers. Wow, that was close. Wow, wow, that was close. Okay. No wonder we had some Slovenian vehicles there. Closer than like you typically want it to be. Also, yeah, I don't think I've ever been placed quite there. How is everyone doing? What's everyone's plan for the week? I said yesterday, I've got a good week coming up actually, hopefully. Tomorrow I have to see Festia. I need to message Kit to see if they're still around. I need to actually have any plan of what I'm doing tomorrow. Going to Ireland for comedy reasons. What, this week? You doing that this week? What about the prison camp you run for children? Who will run that? Who will run that with the iron fist? that you've been wielding since your time there. You're giving that to the other managers for 48 hours. Well, that's fun, I guess. It sounds like, what are you doing in Ireland? I was about to say lots of drugs, I assume. I don't know what about your personality sort of implies that. Been here for 6 weeks. That's too long. I don't know where we are, by the way. My only guess right now, and I've got no basis for it, is Romania. That is my only... Hold on, was that a red car? Are we in a red car? Oh, it was nothing. It was nothing at all. They've got these, like, concrete road marker things. Oh, here we go, a car. No, wait, this surely travelling the same direction we are. We'll never catch it. We'll never ever catch it. What was that? Was that a road marker there? No, that was a... Oh, no, it was a road marker. Sorry, it was exactly the Romanian road marker that I was talking about, I think. It's very fucked up, though. Light a new overlay. Thanks, pal. Thanks, mate. I've also got this fun circle camera I can do now. That's fun, isn't it? Oh, it sort of covers the whole overlay. It's just completely pointless on this screen. Oh, well, back to this one I go. Okay, well, that at least confirms possibly my roommate. I'm still a bit worried because that's not a great road marker, is it? Thanks, though. Geoguessr changed all their overlays just for funsies. And then they changed it again. Immediately after I did it. Also, nobody looks super hard at this one because I redid it. Oh, God, look. There's some sheeps on the road. Oh, we're just driving straight through them. Goodness me. Hello, Romanian sheep farmer. Very exciting. Milo, what you doing, bud? Milo, that was a cute stop. You're in one of 2 places, young man lungs. Hello, thanks for the first time chat. I tried to say about 5 things there. The Northern or the Southern Hemisphere. Thanks, mate. Oh, huge advice. Flying in there the first time and then I guess second time chat. You should be able to see the number of all your chats. So it comes up in a special box when someone does a first time chat. You should be able to see. I should just be able to check. Oh, that was your like 8,000th message in the chat or something. You can see how many. You can see the number of everyone's messages in the chat. Housing style is Romania. We're gonna find this town with 8 milliseconds left. I'm pretty confident about Romania with that road marker that we saw, the concrete one. I haven't got the bottom of the poles painted white, which is a little worrying actually, but it's too late to change my mind to Hungary now. Anything up to 1,000. Good work, gamers. Good work, gamers. We did it. And by we, I mean entirely me. I did it. Well done, me. Japanese car. Some, I assume, rice. Very fun. Fun and good. What have we got here? Ah, these are Czech, or they are Slovakian. Okay, well, we've narrowed it down to 2 countries. Oh, you don't start, please. Fuck's sake. What is that, mate? Crazy time for remotes. What have we got here? Oh, that's far too small for my little eyes. My bad, terrible eyes. Oh my god, my computer is doing, my laptop is doing a madness. Stop trying to open Discord every time you start up. Discord is too much, your little laptop processor. Processor. What have we got here? See, now that to me, okay, here we go. The check sign, the check equivalent of this sign, the black border wouldn't actually touch the edge of the sign. So this should be Slovakia. .sk on that. I'm sure that says .sk as well. But we won't always have that, so it's good to learn. Hey, Whisk. Hey, Whisk, how's my goddamn website go? That's what I'd sound like if I was an ungrateful cunt. That's what I'd sound like. What's the matter, Juge? Juge, what's the matter? Tell me quick. Tell me quick. What is the need for a sign that large? Good lord. Am I going mad? Am I going completely mad? That is it's like a 10-degree corner. Oh no, Juge. Hey, Jaffa, welcome back, pal. Malta has a homepage. Is it accessible to the general public, or just you? What is the need for this sign? There's like it's like a 5-degree bend, and they're putting a chevron the size of a fucking billboard up for it. Is it? I don't know why that's annoyed me so much. Why does that annoy me so much? Anyway, there was a Dutch car. Oh, there was a... Well, no, hold on. There was a car with yellow plates. Yeah, no, this is Netherlands. I'd never seen this until this week. Or I was playing whilst I wasn't streaming. These black and white poles, I'd never seen them, and I swear I've seen them about 20 times. Maybe I just had streamer brain on, and I'd never even looked. But they're like all around Amsterdam. All around Amsterdam. Some doozy plums driven into the canal once. Every rule has a meaning behind it, right? This is Japan, right, with the low cam. I don't know why it didn't feel... I dropped in here and I thought this is Hong Kong. I don't know why. Streets are far too narrow. Who do I think I am? Weapons, we're going to need to time you out, pal. We're going to simply have to. Thanks, Nervous. How you doing, Nervous, by the way? Sorry I've missed a couple of your streams, pal. I had to take a break from the whole internet, which happens to me about once a month. What's up with the volcano, by the way, Juge? Yeah, what's wrong with it? Let's see if we can formulate a living in the fast lane, baby. Is that true? Nervous, you always strike me as too sort of, I want to say methodical to live life in the fast lane. You feel more of a middle lane sort of, I don't know what I mean that. I don't know what I mean by this. Sometimes you just let the brain say the words it wants to say. Do you know what I mean though? Does anyone else get that vibe? Might just be me. I'm gaining nothing by looking at any of these signs. I mean, you're in the training lane. Imagine having more than one lane. I don't even have a lane. I have a little dirt track. I don't even have a car to drive on. I have a little push bike. Is it dead, Jude? Didn't you just fix it? What's up with it now? Do you actually know? What's up with it? Clearly Devon. No, the lane would be half as wide, and there would be 6-foot hedges either side of you. I'm always struck by roads that don't just have like fucking huge hedgerows either side of them. What actually are these actually road markers or what? Not really, are they? It's not really anything. The heating element's not staying at temperature. Is there a new heating element? Does that exist? I feel like I want this thing to live forever because you keep repairing it. So I sort of want it to keep going and going and going. That looks like a... That is a Hungarian... as well as the... Obviously the name's quite Hungarian. Oh no. Weapons is here. Quick, get off the screen. Get off the screen. The red... Anyway, they do the red border on the signs. I'm going to keep saying it, because if you only know a few things, it's nice to keep saying those things. That's not exactly true. What are these little bad boys? Where is this? This is giving me a... I'm not getting the scenery of this place. It's very nice. I'm not really getting the wood scattered everywhere. Like, is it... What the hell's going on? Some sort of very half-hearted logging operation, or... Battle Whisk! Oh, look at it. It's calling you out. It's a wellness guru now. Dieback. You'll have to explain that to me. I don't actually know what is going on though. Forest fire aftermath? What is going on here? Sort of makeshift beekeeping arrangement or something. I don't know. I've got a bigger pile of... in trees, woody plants. Oh. That's no good, is it? Does anyone have a clue what continent we're even on? It's vast wherever it is, because it's just, we haven't seen anything. Is that actually Australia? There you go, goat bacon. I will get the position of the sun for you. As soon as I can work out what the fuck is behind this cloud, right? It is. I forget that my the only thing I don't have uncovered is actually a compass. The sun is perfectly in the north. Looks like New Zealand to you. I sort of would agree with this blue sign. And the white pole. Was this a road marker? And no, not really. What's that? Don't know anyway. South Island, New Zealand. I'm interested by these yellow road marks they seem to be using instead of the standard New Zealand ones. I've not seen these before. You're of the opinion it's too hot today. It's fairly warm in here, but I've got a sort of breeze. So even though it's the same temperature as yesterday, it's a lot less stuffy in my house. Hey Mash. Hey Mash, when did you get here? Crazy customer. I do need about 1 minute to sort my laptop out. After this guess. Coldest day for a few years where you are. Do I dare ask how hot it still is? Hey Mash, how are you today, pal? What have you been up to? You don't have to tell me, but I'm going to demand that you do, actually. I've decided that you're one of the people that can't get away with. Struggle to just above 12. Oh my god, I'd love just above 12. I love going out and it's a little chilly. It's a little cold out and you're like... Like, as long as it's not windy or rainy, oh, that's perfect. That's my favorite. That's my favorite weather now. Tiny bits of snow. I thought you said it was fake. I'm actually amazed at how little we've seen. Gen 1 count. I'm really worried that it's Australia. The blue sign makes me think it can't be Australia. Those yellow poles again. Oh, this is horrible. This is actually... Gen 1 coverage is actually horrid. Have I got New Zealand selected? I do. Excuse for your PP being so small. Unlike you, mate, I don't tend to walk out of the house with it. Wow, okay. I don't tend to walk out of the house with without any sort of. I don't sort of Winnie the Pooh my way around. I went to the gym, then to poke around the local warehouse / wholesale store. It was bobbins. You sound like fucking Nick again. Something I can't advise. Too hot to wear pans. I'd say it's never the right weather to be wearing pans. Just strapping frying pans to like your chest, your back. Really north, right? And like, sort of oddly, a road that Google barely even knows exists. Right next to this, what's this, a river system? An estuary almost? It's very wide. Yeah, very odd location. Don't think I've really seen much like that before. I think I'd have picked Australia without other people jumping on board. To be honest with you. Ukrainian flag? Red car. And now I realise it. There was signposted. Where is it? I've lost the town that it was signposting. I do know where it is, honest. I just can't find it right now. There it is. There we go. I did find it, by the way. I'm very clever. Right then. This looks like... This looks like Bolivia. No. It's African, right? I'm being dumb. It's Southern Africa. What's the music's doing bits? I saw that as soon as I said Bolivia, I saw the taxi, the van with the yellow strip down the side. I was like, I've made a mistake there. But which area though? Look at this car. Look at this little beast of a vehicle. Swatini probably. That was my first thought with the mountains, but then I got worried about like, what if it's near... Are they the wrong mountains for us to be near Cape Town? It's not Lesotho, right? It's got way too many trees and stuff. Oh, this signpost might be helpful. Driven right past it. Oh, there's no good place to stop. There we go. It's not Lesotho, right? That does say the government of the Kingdom of Lesotho, though. Some troll put that sign up to trick streamers. It says Lesotho a couple of times. 3 times, I think. It says it there. There. And I thought I saw it somewhere else, but maybe I'm lying. Okay. Oh, I'm just a fucking idiot, I guess, because I would have 100% not guessed that. We are. I mean, like, you can't ignore a sign like that, surely. And what was the... I wonder whereabouts, though. Isn't there a map made from funny or unexpected locations? I was playing off stream, and I got up to a 45. That's really convenient. We're on 45 right now, but it honestly was 45. And then I spawned in. First thing I saw, 3 huge Thai flags. I just insta-clicked, and it was a Thai embassy in Cambodia. It was very annoying. And if I just panned right about 10 feet, you would have seen. Jesus, that's still really loud. That's still really loud. Also makes me look sort of bold because it just cuts off the top of my head. There's a map which is UK chicken shops named after US states other than Kentucky. I may or may not have made it. Oh, sorry, I'm just looking at this sign. I'm having an actual crisis about the fact that I was so utterly convinced this wasn't the C2. This has to be. It legit has to be, doesn't it? It cannot be. Surely this would be the trolliest trolling of any trolling if it wasn't. Well, it turns out I only know the sort of landscape and makeup of Lesotho if we're right in the center of it. Turns out I don't have a fucking clue. Where else? Yeah, isn't it a bit fucked up, their deal with South Africa Go? Because they've got a deal to sell a certain amount per year, but if they are experiencing some sort of drought, they still have to fulfill that contract. So they'll sell water that they need for their population to South Africa, because that's stipulated in the contract. I read something about it once. I might be completely misremembering it though. Roddy. Oh, he's so daft. He's literally just looked at me and just went, I'm going to stop. Stop, buddy. Good lad. He just stopped of his own accord. He didn't listen to me, but sometimes it's nice. Sometimes it's nice to pretend otherwise. No tape? Where the fuck are my riffs? What the hell is going on here? What the hell is going on here? Watch it be San Marino. Yeah, Senegal. I was just looking for the riffs that I thought were ever present. Senegal, and I can't see them. I don't think I've ever been. Maybe they're just very. Oh, I hate when it does that. When the movement's all messed up. There's one, sort of. That'll do me. No, I refuse to believe it, Gijo. They will always be there. I'll set my watch to them. Right, back. Oh, nice. With these yellow dash lines, I'm 99.9% sure that's Ireland. With the yellow dash lines, right? Not always. No, always, Gijo. Always. Alright, let's get to Fiddy. That's I think this is Norway. Only based on the crossing sign, which isn't great. No, okay, hold on, because that van should have a green plate if it was. But then again, if it was Denmark, it would have a yellow plate. Now I'm very confused. I'm very confused. Let's keep looking for a second. Web address at the hairdressers. Oh my goodness. Oh, sick car, bro. Let's start. I should probably just go back to the start, shouldn't I, really? But I feel like I've missed several good signs. Hold on. That's more like Denmark. It is Denmark. It's weird. I'm a bit obsessed, if you're new here, I'm a bit obsessed with the trying to get countries based on the crossing signs, and we just saw a Danish crossing sign. It was completely different to that. And also the like commercial vehicles normally have yellow plates. In Go Eagle Eye Juge. I know, mate. Do you see fucking? It's. You'll agree though. Now you've started streaming. Will you agree with this or not? It's easier to miss when you're in the driving seat, because you tend to like focus on the center, whereas when you're watching, you can have your eyes sort of all over the place. You could just stop watching completely, just for a minute. Whereas like you tend to get like quite like tunnel vision. I wonder where in Denmark this is, because could have been a Swedish van, I guess. Okay, this is Greenland, I'm assuming. I'm doing a big assumption that this is Greenland. I don't think I've ever had one. Are we like... Are we... No, we are... That's so fucking loud. Why is that so fucking loud? Hey, Burns. What have you been up to today, old Burns? Burns, or you scam my pals? The all caps really made that. Yeah, I've just realised that the desktop volume was turned up 1 or 2 notches, I think. Yeah, it was, because I was struggling to hear... being in the office, my goodness. I know... I mean this in a good way. I noted your lack of presence in any streams today. My desktop volume was turned up in my very complicated audio setup because I was just struggling slightly to hear Fluffweasel's stream last night, and I turned up a bit. So that is why everything's been a little bit too loud. Also because I changed a lot of stuff when I remade the camera things. Mark has mentioned it being too hot. I said that I've got a slight breeze, and then as soon as I said that, it obviously fucked off, so now I'm too hot too. I'm also out of breath for some reason, but that's just me, really. Wow, I like your pile of waste that you've got going on. Really picturesque. The guy's trekked up to it. It was like, what do the people want to see on Google Maps? Lay eyes upon thine pile of rusty scrap. Oh, that was literally where he did this whole setup. Put the backpack on with the 360-degree camera to take some pictures of a scrap pile that's slowly going to erode its way into the lake. Lovely. Solve the world's pallet shortage. I've still got a load of cut up pallets in my garage. That's Gedds fun fact. I was going to make coasters out of them. I made a couple of nice ones, to be fair. But then you soon realise it's very hard to get them perfectly flat. And it's very pointless having a coaster that isn't perfectly flat. Gedds Garage of Wonders. I've still got a literal ton of slate down there as well. That I have no idea what I'm going to do with. I'd love to make more coasters. I'd love to make more coasters out of them. This one's like the dirtiest one, which is why I've got it. Should you sand them flat? Yeah, you should. It's just a lot of sanding, really. Ideally, you could plane them very quickly, the whole length, and then cut them. But then you'd have to have a planer, so like one of those ones where you slide it through. People will know what I mean. Also, is this Piss Island? Let's see what colour the back of these plates are. Yellow. Yellow. Crazy. It's Piss Island. Yeah, I want one of them. I've got a belt sander. I did buy a belt sander to do it with. Which was to just make sure the edges were 100% square. When did you think your friend needed help when all he talked about his coaster empire? It was with my mate and we were both essentially unemployed. Well, I wasn't unemployed, but I was very aware that the Ipswich YM Family Fun Day, giant inflatables, crazy games, barbecue, fully licensed bar and soft drinks. I think we've missed it, lads, unless it's for... Why is that so funny to me? I don't know. I'm such an idiot. It's very stupid fucking UK street names. You could rig up a jig to do it on your belt sander. Yeah, that was sort of the idea. To be fair, the belt sanders had very little use. But now I've got a oh, is that the Spanish crossing sign with the like 8 million? I won't look at language, by the way. I'll just look at crossing signs. With the 8 million lines, they really went for it with the lines. They really fucking went for it. Yeah, it's they're like Spanish poles as well. Whereabouts do we reckon? I'm not good at the geography of Spain. I'm not good at getting specifically where. And it is it's not a small place. I fuck it up quite a lot on Jules. What time is it, by the way? Formerly Dirty Lane. I have access to a couple of laves at the moment. It's a very funny sentence starter. Yeah, just got a couple of laves. I wouldn't say they're mine, but I've got access to them. I'm gonna go with they are one of your parents belong to. And a milling machine. Now that's true fear. That's true power, really. Oh no, I hate it. Right, genuine thought. I think this could be Indonesia. That's my first thought. I think this could be Indonesia. Well, this was our gambit with the oh no, it's Thai. I'm an idiot. It's Thailand. Yeah. Oh, they're close enough, look. Taiwan, I do agree with you, just to look like, but it's not actually in, because it's a disputed territory, it's not actually in country streaks. If you were playing duels or just the standard like points round though, 100% could have been. Yeah, our idea was actually specifically like tourists and stuff, because this is Slate from a place called Delabole which is just a horrid place, to be quite honest, in Cornwall. So we were gonna go for the whole like, oh yeah, it's just people I've tapped from the place that they're actually visiting. No comment on who's disputing what. What's that little crossing guy? That's the Lithuanian and also the same one that is in Russia as well. And this one, it definitely isn't Lithuania. I don't know if they use it in. Problem is, I don't know if they use it in Ukraine or not. Sounds like a Super Bowl knockoff. Luckily it's spelled D-E-L-A B-O-L-E, I think. I think I said a literally have a family member who lives there. Can't remember how it's spelled. Wooden mushroom light pools. Mash has got it all figured out. Yeah, we were gonna do upcycled pallet like stuff, and then I found this like really good deal on like a whole roof's worth of slate, like 70 quid, and then we had to just move it in all of our cars. So I got like my mate's car, his girlfriend's car, which was tiny by the way, Mrs. Gedds' car, and you think like, well, 3 cars is going to be able to move that slate. You literally put like a tenth of it in the car, and the suspension's like bottomed out, and you're like, really embarrassing to the guy selling it. Like, do you mind if we come back like tomorrow for more of it? Well, it's not so bad when it's just in pieces, but it's when you fucking cut it. That's why we never actually ended up using it. When you cut it, it is the dustiest material I've ever seen in my life. It has to be Russia, right? Can't see any like, I can't see any like Ukrainian plates. I get really nervous about it though, for some reason. Like in a state of a literal ton pallet of oh god, yeah. Oh no, I didn't see that. I didn't see put in the fields. Have you seen the guy getting the forklift driver to put like a literal dumpy like ton of, I don't know, whatever, dumpy bag on his roof? And you just hear him go, no mate, it's fine. And the poor like warehouse workers like, are you sure? He's like, no mate, just do it. It's not wasting time like that. He puts on, all the suspension just goes like that. And yeah, it's ostrich. You just serve it in a pub. Hot on it as ever. And then, and then the guy was like, when you know, when that happened, and the guy put the forklift driver put like the full weight on his car. He goes, what the fuck are you doing? I'm like, are you for real? Are you actually for real? Everyone can hear in this video you go, no mate, it'll be fine. And then the minute it goes wrong, he's like, what the fuck are you doing? Well, exactly what you told me would be fine. That's every boss ever, by the way. If you're wondering who that reminds you of, it's every boss ever. Doesn't want to hear any feedback about it until after things have gone wrong. I haven't been looking at the plates, by the way, which is exactly what I need to be doing. This is probably Argentina. Sort of looks like the right plate. Easier to see on the front normally than the rear. The rear. Yeah, Argentina plate. Oh, fuck this and it's your fault. Yeah, well, no one wants to admit that they badly fucked up, do they? Right, let me just spend 2 seconds trying to get this laptop to not crash. I think it's loads of stuff running on startup and then like maxing out the RAM for too long. Why is Xbox Game Bar running? Disk is at 100% as well, which is apparently Windows modules installer. Well, that's good. What are you doing using 10% of my CPU? Discord is having an absolute field day. What are you actually doing? Are you crashing my laptop constantly? Fucking Windows. You don't really... Yeah, I know. I had so I had my... Oh, Baltic. Let's find out where. I had my Mark I Caddy, which, yeah, is a pickup truck, but I never, ever intended to use it as a pickup truck, because it's... You know, that wasn't why I bought it. Tiny little thing. But then we had to, like, sort out a horrible... tiny little garden we had in our last place. But it was really horrid. There was no space for the dogs, so I was like, right. I just decided to dig it up one day. And I started putting it into the back, and I literally put like 10 minutes worth of like shoveling. Did 10 minutes worth of shoveling into the back of it, and I was just looked at the suspension. I was like, that looks like barely fucking anything. Also, dug up more deceased pets than I'd have liked to have dug up, to be honest, but it's the nature of the beast for a family that has rabbits and guinea pigs and rats and whatnot. Stony and white flowers, maybe. I don't trust it. I don't trust the meta anymore, though. Although it has. The only time we've... Actually, Baltics have not come up a lot. It's streamed twice, I want to say. But I'll see something. I know the signs now. Now that I know the signs as well, there's not really any reason I should struggle with these. Bow sand on his shoulder. Oh, that's horrid. Does remind me though, I used to carry when I was just feeling like showing off and being a dick. You know those green 20-litre metal jerry cans? We used to go through a lot of those at work. And we'd have to take them on and off a van. Okay, so that is 99% going to be Estonia. Let me just see what the deal is here. Yeah, it was Estonia, annoyingly. Annoyingly, the white flower meta is correct so much of the time until it isn't. And I used to, yeah, anyway, I used to carry, you can just about get your hand round 2 of the handles at once with one hand. So I used to carry 4 at a time. And then, so I put these 4 down, but stupidly, I didn't put them quite where they were meant to go. So the young lad thought it's so funny to watch Void finish the job. And he got him in his hand and he sort of had his arms out like that and was like ready to go. And he was sort of crouched, so he didn't move his arms. He had his arms where he wanted to be, but he like went to like extend his body. And if it had been a cartoon, his body would have gone up and his arms would have just stayed still, because that's basically what it looked like when it happened. He just there was no way his arms were. I just can't get over how funny it was to watch. Nothing about his arms or shoulders moved, but he tried to extend his body, and that caused some difficulty. It's not a French stop sign, is it? Maybe? All I can think of right now absolutely isn't, by the way. Didn't look like France, I don't know who I think I am, but... Hold on, if that's a... Can we go along here without going back down the lane I was just in? You zoom past a pile of cars. What, an actual pile of cars? I zoom past... You're telling me I zoom past an actual pile of cars? That's quite impressive, even for me. What are we looking for? Seems we know we're like in the Balkans, and that's not a particular area of strength. Sorry, you're saying we passed through a whole village just then? It seems unlikely. Well, we know there's... Right, we know there's no Cyrillic, so that does rule out a couple of them, luckily. Gosh, we've used a lot of our time, though, stupidly. It's like Slovenia or Croatia, I think. I'm gonna need to see some... I need to see some other cars. We're gonna need to see some road markers. Bollards road markers, whatever you'd like to call them. 80% sure. What? Right, Juge, what makes you 80% sure? Talk me through it, because it's not an area... I'd be stronger on Croatia simply because it comes up more often. The yellow. They use the yellow in Slovenia. They do. They see that sign. See this sign here? They do use a slightly different sign between them. But the problem is I don't know which is which. I don't know what the difference is. I know they do use a different one. I don't know what the difference is. I know when they write on the road in Slovenia, they use solar without the K. But I don't know about when it's on a car or in as part of another word. Can we drive past this car? Can we see the front plate? So that's definitely a plain white plate as well, which... do you just push it? Do you just want me to send? You just becoming one of those guys that's like, send, Croatia, send. I hated those when I started playing. I was like, oh, I want to learn about Geoguessr. It's nice when people in the chat can tell me about stuff and I can learn. But then they're like, Brazil, send. I'm like, but why? This doesn't help me learn. Oh god, why has it done that? Defo had the crest. I believe you. It didn't have a blue. It didn't have a blue EU sign, so that means it has to be Croatia because it's the only country in the region that wouldn't use a blue stripe, which is good enough for me for it to be a Croatian plate. Well, I'm not going to see anything else. So if it's Slovenia, we've been incredibly unlucky. Yeah, nice. Still quite northern though. This feels like Norway to me. Gen 4 camera. Need to see some... Yeah, those are definitely the Norwegian, like, chunky ass speed signs. Sorry, Smecker, that I didn't answer your message. It wouldn't have... Not to be super rude, it wouldn't have been super handy because there's no way we were like southern hemisphere. It's mad to me. I always think right, has that guy got little feet? Oh no, he's got square legs. Okay. I always think like northern Africa is going to be where the equator is. I know this sounds so dumb. It's because it is. Every time I look on the map, I'm astounded by my own ignorance. Why have you got a fucking plain white plate, you dickheads? Oh, it's because you're a taxi. Maybe they don't use the green plates. I don't know. Anyways, it is Norway, 100%. Oh, it was really northern, actually. I didn't think it'd be that northern. Oh, wow. This could be an interesting one. Where's this? Where is this, lads? What have we got going on? Ah, that would make more sense than... That would make more sense than my initial like guesses. The amount of water reservoirs in the northern hemisphere have altered the Earth's rotation. Did anyone see that the days were a few milliseconds too quick recently? They don't see that. It started spinning faster, which is odd because actually over the course of the last like X million years, it's actually gotten significantly slower. These sort of look like Romanian poles, but I won't send anything yet. I don't like the crossing guys when they're in a red triangle. That throws me all out of whack. I won't be taking those into account, I'm afraid. Sorry to say. It's got 30 minutes. It was apparent. Well, I might have misread when this was, but at one point in the Earth's history, it was a day. Okay, one full rotation or whatever was. Well, you know, whatever a day is scientifically. Wow, good that I don't know the exact definition of that. Anyway, at one point in time, it was 22 hours instead of 24. British dry cleaner and laundry. Is this going to be Hong Kong or something? So we've got like British style yellow plates as well on everything. Not like Malaysian black plates. So looks, and that area, I'm sorry, just looked a bit too grey for Singapore. Maybe I'm wrong. Just like, you know, it just feels like, yeah, this feels like Hong Kong. We just need to get out from this like underpass type thing. I'm almost certain it is. Feels Hong Kong, yeah. Massive still get you straight out. That's a Hong Kong looking taxi. Like normally they're red, but they're the same car. Hey Multi, how you doing, pal? How's Tuesday? How's Tuesday going for you? How's Tuesday going for you, mate? Why is this fucking Windows module installer? What does it say? Windows modules installer worker is using 90% of my hard drive's capacity. Like, its speed, its transfer capacity. What the fuck is that all about? I hope not. I highly doubt this laptop would even run Windows 11. Is it gonna keep going? Alright, this is obviously Hong Kong. I don't know what I'm doing. Huge going about recommending that to everyone. Loves it. Absolutely loves it. I don't know where we are with these yellow lines along the road. That's I was gonna say like Greece or something, which it could still be. But I've not seen these thick yellow lines on the side of the road. Hey, I'm good. Let's not go into time. I've decided. No, Jesus just recommended it to everyone, mate. No, that's a bad thing, but don't think you're special. I'm annoyed by this thing that is making my laptop crash all the time. I can only assume the fact it's... And now it's using 50% of my RAM. What are you doing? Why are you using all my laptop's very limited resources, you fucking piece of shit? This is one Windows update that's done this, as far as I can tell. You had to explain mosh pit? Not even a boomer would know what a mosh pit is. That doesn't feel like a new thing. It feels like something people would assume is new. And then like just wasn't. You know what? I think I thought the top of that tree was a sign. A yellow sign. I think I've gone a little mad. Maybe more than a little mad even. I don't know. I reckon 63. Oh, here we go. It is going to be Greece, isn't it? Those are Greek signs, right? Oh, fuck off. Those are Greek signs, though. 100% with the Greek on them and whatnot. Everywhere I look now. Okay, well, it's good that my instincts were right, but never seen this thick. Wow. Okay. Well, maybe specific to that island. I don't know. That island looks like a horse's leg. Okay. Has anyone ever picked up on this before? The island looks like a horse's leg. That looks like a hoof at the bottom. It probably looks more so with Geoguessr's sort of very basic outlines. Probably make it look more so. Oh, that's Corfu. Oh yeah, it does say it in about 6 different places. But it also looks like a horse's leg. $64 though. We're doing okay. Doing okay. Where is it that uses yellow plates on the back? It's Botswana uses like the British style white and then yellow at the back. White on the front, yellow on the back. So that's my instant thought for where this is. Oh, go on. Why you blurred that bit out, you weirdo? Nope. What do you say on you, please? I think it's got to be, right? If anything, I wasn't expecting to see a tree like this in or well, several like it in Botswana, but besides that, everything sort of adds up. White car. I think there's a white car in all 4 countries in this region. They're actually covered. They've all got a white car, I think. Nah, they all use a white car, all 4 of them. It's just because like almost every car you buy out there is a white car. This will tell me, probably. Yeah, capital city there. Nice, cool, good. Good work, gang. Good work, gamers. What's this sign say? This looks like Norwegian signs. Wow, that's a neon. Wow, that's almost hurt my eyes just to look at. They really want you to see those, eh? It's 100% Norway, though. Especially these signs, specifically with the black triangles to form the sign. %100% Norway. 100%, gang. Oh, goodness. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Oh, bad. Get out of here, gamers. Quick. Quick, quick, quick. Oh, no. Another Jujo accurately guessing Scotland. It's the end times. Okay, this is... Let me see some script, please, because I want to say this is going to be Bangladesh, but all the signs are very small. Yeah, it's got the line running through the top. I don't know what areas of Bangladesh don't use the roof bar car. Can't remember which areas do and don't. Are we tracking here? Does look like it, doesn't it? Where's this going to be? Pakistan, maybe? Just an absolute instant guess off the top of the dome piece. What are we playing? Cricket? Yeah, possibly, Jeech. Possibly. Wouldn't like to guess without seeing something concrete, though. Not literally concrete. That'd be stupid. Movement is really bad in some of these. Why have they put these seats there? It seems really... Have they done it to annoy this guy? I hope they have. Oh, where did we have the... Where were we walked around by a security guard last? I actually can't remember. Norway, Gedds, you're a guess or two too late, buddy. Headdress. I'm assume. Pakistan CLC women. There we go. I know they've done some more southern as well. Not really southern, like not right down. Well, they might have done stuff down there. I don't know, but I know it was. Okay, where is this? Oh, this is only slightly south of where most of the coverage seems to be anyway. Good to know, though. Wouldn't be at all surprised if we see that again in the next few weeks. It's like quite a small plate. What's this? This... I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know what I'm saying. stubby aerial. Absolutely loving every little bar on my task manager. Anti-malware service executable. Currently ruining it as well now. Cool that all this random, just standard Windows performances are making my laptop unusable. Also, guess what? The volcano is dying. The volcano is dying. The new one struggles to be born. I don't know what I'm saying. The heating element is bad. It has to be Mexico, right? We're on 69. No one even told me we were on 69. Did anyone even say nice? Did anyone even say nice? Not that I saw. Oh, very disappointing. If you do get a new one though, Juge, why is it just turned off? It's not even like it's not even blue screen actually. It's just fully like doing a shutdown, like reboot now. Hopefully that means it was doing some sort of background updates and now it's done. You can keep it for parts though, Jude. If you do buy a new one, you'll have like a bit like people who buy a whole broken car just for the parts off it when they need them. You'll have like that, but for your volcano. So your new one could theoretically live for an incredible amount of time. Wow, 69, nice. Okay, I want you to get a different one. Is there a reason for that? A quieter one. Well, we have the trust in it. We have got the stubby aerial again here, so this could be like a Brazil or an Ecuador maybe, or even a Colombia, because it could literally be any of them. We've got the like very orangey dirt like you might see in Brazil as well. So if we don't see anything, I think we'd have to guess Brazil right now. But I'd like to see something. I have a real fear that we won't though. Yeah, you'd be making your old one completely worthless and redundant. Whereas if you bought the same one, you'd essentially have all the parts that are likely to fail. How long have you had that one? Hasn't it been years as well? Like it's shown its value. Don't know what my laptop's doing anymore. I'm hungry as well. 5.5 years, not bad, is it? Meds check. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. They know. They know that I didn't do them yesterday either. Despite literally having a conversation about them. We'll get this guess in the bag and then we'll No, you did. You didn't just ask. We had a whole talk about it. We spent about 15 minutes chatting about it. I seem to remember. Like, you know, we didn't. It wasn't just like a reminder. It was a full-on conversation. Right. At least we can rule out Colombia right now, which is good. Who's that? Is that Milo? Milo. Dogs, you are so mean. Roddy always ends up like next to the bed, and it's so fucking mean that all of you do that. Now that if I keep the dog's bed there, I could have a little camera at the end of my desk that I use. I don't think, because we got a stubby aerial, Juge, I think it can only be Colombia, Ecuador, Mexico, and Brazil. I think it can only be one of those four. That little stubby aerial. Where's the sun? It's behind world's densest cloud coverage. Fucking annoyingly, because it's a good shout otherwise. So it could rule out Mexico or all rule in Mexico, but it's so hard to like. I'm guessing it's like sort of here, so it feels more northern. It does feel more northern. The con building is not going to cut it, Juge, I'm afraid. My little monkey brain is not going to be able to. I feel like it's got to be, mate. There's something there, but I don't think I'll get close enough to it to see. Not really. Just someone selling drinks anyway. You were doing Windows updates. Okay, so what I think's been happening on my laptop is it's been trying to do updates without doing a proper, without saying it needs to install updates. It's just been installing them, but the laptop's so old that it was using 90% of my RAM and 90% of the hard drive to do it. So I think that's maybe been why it's been crashing. That feels like Portuguese to me, but that's really stab in the dark. Fun seeing the reaction to Trump getting raided. Just a very fucking funny thing to happen in general. I'm sure it's not Colombia because we haven't seen any of the 6 or so vehicles we've seen. We haven't seen any yellow plates, which is a bit of a stretch, but oh god, Brazil selected. Let's go, gamers. Aha, I just clicked my finger by accident. Anything to do with the Alex Jones text messages? I don't think the FBI would be able to plan and execute a raid on a former president that quickly. I wouldn't be surprised if there's shit in those messages. I think it's probably I haven't actually read up about it. Oh, it's you configuring Windows updates again. Oh, this has bad vibes written all over it for my laptop. If it's having to do it twice, that I can just hear the words boot loop ringing around my brain. Oh, I need Trump to stay around for a while, I'm afraid. I need Trump to stay around for comedy value because he's not dangerous. He's liked by dangerous people, but he himself is too much of a clown. The actual dangers you never hear about. You never know their names. You never hear about them. The actual dangers are your Bojo. Oh yeah. Oh, we've got our own full selection of clowns. we do not need. We've got a surplus of clowns. We can start exporting our clowns, and we often do. We sent James Corden over to America for years. Yeah, Trump. Yeah, exactly. The thing about Trump was he did what all the other US presidents do, but he was also an idiot and outlandishly fucking loud about it at the same time. Also known as Clive Palmer. I don't know who that is, but I can only assume if they're an Australian politician that they're probably a cunt. Romania. Thank you. Terrible. Do they have their number plate written on the... Wow. I know... Is that written in proper road paint as well? Because that's not easy to do. What have you changed car? Or change house? It's tiny from the outside, but yeah, so the clown to like land area ratio is higher than any country on earth. By far, not even close. Even though I've seen that that's a Romanian car, I'm still just having a little quick whip round. A quick look around. That'll do me. I'm bored now. It was alright. Yeah, quick drive to make sure, because I remember clear as day seeing LT on a car for Lithuania, and it was fucking Latvia. It was a Lithuanian car in or the other way around. I can't remember. LV in Lithuania, something like that. It will never leave me. I was on like a 50 streak. Could have screamed. I could have screamed. Domestic uniform rental. Dress for success. Why is this so funny to me? Why would you rent a uniform? For like... Surely if you work in a food service industry, they'll give you a uniform to keep. That just strikes me as very weird. Is it just me? Is it just me? They're pricey if you have to buy them up front. But I can't imagine a situation in which you only need them once or twice. Do you know what I mean? Like, am I misunderstanding what purpose they serve? I sort of get the concept of, you know, well, renting items and outfits and uniforms in general. I sort of get, but I'm just trying to think of a uniform like they were displaying. People in hard hats, people in, you know, like chef stuff, like service industry stuff. Like, I'm trying to think at a time where you wouldn't just have your own uniform to keep. I don't know. Maybe I'm over or underthinking it. I don't know why I've come down here either. This feels like cool. Don Rosen. God, I really sorry, Americans watching. I don't like it at all. I don't like Britain either. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me confused. I got given a company logoed long sleeve for the odd occasion of needing to look smart on site. Even the last place I worked at, which was like, I said speed limit, right? Cool. Just double checking. I'm paranoid now. Don't click Canada by accident, you fucking idiot cunt. What was I going to say? I was going to say that this is Kyrgyzstan. No, I was going to say that even I had like a full set of uniform with the logo and stuff on it. What the hell is going on with your number plate? There you go, you got the proper number plate. Just checking. Make sure you click the right one. Okay. Don't at me, okay? Because they're both extremely easy to click deliberately. And yet, right, is this UAE? Right? Let me just see some language. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. We'll be right at home. Right hand drive on that car, was it? I don't even... that's the point. I've never even thought about what side of the road they drive on. It's sort of embarrassing that you get these countries where you know them exclusively by, like, having roof bars. And, this is Irish, right? And then, and you don't know anything about the country because of that. You've not had to learn, like, pick up any... You've not had to pick up any information. A bit like our Ghana. Like, I didn't even know they had yellow plates. Until I forgot to look at the roof bars once. And I was like, yellow plates. Just embarrassing, really. Like a lot of things I do, though, I guess. Oh, Roddy, why do you get kicked out of bed so often, bud? Are you good, laptop? Are you well? I've been doing research when Kelly watches Outback Truckers. How often is Outback Truckers on your television, dude? Actually, knowing most like TV channels, probably about a third of every waking hour. That's definitely signs for if you're driving on the left, yeah? And the 100% on British sign, so has to be Ireland. Cool. Once or twice a week, or half of a week. The two options. Oh no, now we're in Piss Island official. At least they're giving me some not terrible ones to get. Oh, another unblurred. Is that SRB? Is that where you got your opal hunting factoid from on your stream today? Oh, another unblurred. It's it's got a big yellowy sort of logo thing in the middle. Didn't even know that, to be honest. Really would be almost impossible to see if they blurred the plates properly. Oh, having a real struggle. Oh, look, they've just done it again. A real struggle session. That one definitely says SRB. A real struggle session on blurring those plates, though. I think they're just not used to cars being so close to the... And everything's got a green hue now. Did I see a flag, though? No. SRB, that's got to be a Serbian... Or Serbian plates, though, right? It always flashes red for just a half a second or less. $78. See how far we can go. Alto. That's got to be with no roof bars. So that's got to be Mexico then, right? What did I say? Mexico. I've forgotten where Mexico is. Brain is truly turned to mush. What's happening? All my limbs just clicked. All my joints just clicked. Pass that guy on the freeway. I was about to say chances of that have to be slim, but then again, if they're in your area, a chance of them being in your area is so slim, but if they're in your area. Oh, the meds check. Yeah, I've not done so well on that one, have I? Soon, though. Coming soon. Coming soon to a stream near you. Someone who does their medication. Is fucking Wales Gov? Don't call me Gov. Don't like it. Got cows. Got driving on the left. Okay, it's too hilly for Botswana. As far as I know. Bad, you just called Miles for a slag. That's a horrible thing to do. You say sorry right fucking now. Me? 5 question marks? I can't believe you've done this. Plates look to be plain white, but very hard to tell. I love, by the way, sitting in the back of a pickup truck. It's just a very fun way to get about. I wouldn't want to you know, drive along a dual carriageway in one, but just down a country lane or around a farm or something. Very, very fun. Oh yeah, definitely. Highly not allowed. You're not even allowed to sit in the back of a van, just loose amongst with the luggage and stuff. Can you imagine that? That's how I got home for about 2 months. Trying to get 4 of us in my boss's van and just like, obviously only had 3 seats. I'm getting back to my video on challenging behaviour. Why don't you just watch the stream? That's basically all it is. Oh, mate, I'm a bit worried about this one because I don't really know. It's very mountainous. Very dry. Definitely been driving on the left, so you know we know it's one of 3 countries. Yeah, chucked in the back of a 2-seat transit when we went anywhere. Oh yeah, like. I don't know. I guess the thing is, like, that clearly still happens because this I got home from work. Rods, you're gonna fall over, mate, and hurt your head. Why have they not given you any space in your bed, pal? Am I gonna have to go over and fix this? You selfish cunts, you pair. Because Roddy can't even get up on the chair or anything. Fold out camping chair's so funny. Oh fuck. Look. The panic guess is that this is just a mountainous area of South Africa. But if anyone has any, the plates we saw on the pickup truck look to be fairly plain white, but obviously hard to tell. Ooh. Did you really just fucking system service code exception? Did you really just blue screen on me? Fucking piece of shit. Right, 59 seconds left. Hiding in the car, or the funny one is always like having to pretend to be. Oh, why is that a different coloured plate? Oh, fucking shit, an arse. Oh, mate, we haven't seen fucking anything really either. That's the frustrating thing, is we just haven't been even given the tools to. Like, even if it's not South Africa, I wouldn't know which of the other two S15 or Sutu that it actually was. That's the other issue I got. So S15 plate, maybe. Oh, what's that say? Yes! What a switch!
Station. I really promise I'm not station. Completely promise I'm not. Toss a coin to your streamer. Why don't you sub to me? Why don't you sub to me? Toss a coin to your streamer. Why don't you sub to me? Why don't you sub to me? And I promise I'm not mad.